My name is Tyree Sterling. I'm a gospel advancing ministry trainer with Dare to Share, and I want to encourage you to gospelize your summer with an event called One Day. One Day is literally a one-day, 3-hour meetup event for youth ministers, their adult leaders, their student leaders during the summer, but has long-lasting effects throughout the year. Being a youth pastor for 14 and a half years, I've noticed that during the summer, things tend to slow down, reevaluation plans go into place, and planning for the fall begins. But advancing the gospel to and through your ministry should not take a backseat. So using the gospel advancing ministry mindset of the early church, you'll be guided in 4 different steps. Step 1, we'll remember the urgency to why it's important we need to share the gospel. Step 2, we'll unpack the philosophy found in scripture that the early church implemented. Step 3, we'll develop a fluency. That way, when your pastor, someone asks you, hey, what do you do about prayer, evangelism, training your leaders, discipleship, multiplication, a bold vision, biblical outcomes, and ongoing programs, you'll be able to give an answer for each one of those. And then 4, we'll implement a strategy, which is a game plan of what we need to do now before we leave. Now, none of these things that you're going to learn are brand new. They actually have probably already been written in your heart. You just didn't know how to articulate them. And also, they're right there in the New Testament. The early church did all of them. We basically ripped them off. And now, as a facilitator, I'll bring everything needed to make this go well. You'll just need to bring yourselves, your leaders, and something to write with. And by the time you're finished, you'll be able to explain your game plan of advancing the gospel to and through your ministry, and you'll have a plan that you can implement in 2 weeks. And if you're thinking like most youth ministers, you're like, you know what, my students are apathetic, my adults probably won't want to do it, but I'm going to tell you this, focus on 10% of your population. Do you have 10% of students that are all in? Do you have 10% of your leaders that are all in? If so, bring them to this one-day event. See, Jesus is our example. He taught us how to pour a lot into a few, and I want to encourage you to do the exact same. And finally, hear my heart. I want to bring this training to as many leaders as possible throughout the summer, to as many locations as possible. So if you're interested, fill out the form that's attached to this video and just give me some details about your area. If we have enough from your area requesting this, we'll come to it. Simply go to tyreesterling.com/one-day. Let's go gospelize. Let's not be institutionalized. Peace.